Namaste. Welcome to all of you in another episode, another chapter of life and journey of Mahavatar Babaji. In the last episode, we saw that Mahavatar Babaji climbs to the head of Patanjali Maharishi. While Mahavatar Babaji is in Anima state, Patanjali Maharishi is in Mahima state. Not only that, Patanjali Maharishi and Mahavatar Babaji both are entering into a Parikaya Pravesha, that is leaving their Stula Sharira and entering into Serpent Sharira. The Anima Shakti and Mahima Shakti were witnessed by most of us during the Ramayana period, where Lord Hanuman takes the Mahima Shakti in order to bring the life-saving Sanjeevani. At the same time, Lord Hanuman also takes Anima Shakti entering into Lanka. Even in Mahabharata, where Bhima goes in search of something, where Hanuman can be seen with his enlarged version of the tail, which becomes very difficult for Bhima to even shake. Lord Angata also is seen at Ravana's Darbar, where he puts his foot and nobody is able to move it. These are all certain Mahima Anima Shakti forming part of the Ashtama Siddhi, which we will have to keep in mind. Now Mahavatar Babaji sees something unbelievable. What he sees is Lanka is at par with the mainland, separately cut, but there is a connection given from mainland to Lanka through a mystical bridge constructed by Lord Rama. As revealed by Mahavatar Babaji, earlier we discussed about how Ravana, who lived for almost 2 to 3 lakh years, cut off the land of Lanka from the mainland and taken away. This apart, Mahavatar Babaji is able to see very large portion of land submerged under the Indian Ocean. I will show a pictorial or a artistic view from which we will be able to understand. If you go through this particular map, which has an artistic view explanation, the entire land, very huge part of land, which in today's account even touches the Madagascar and Australia. Australia once upon a time was connected with India by land. A portion of the land adjoining Australia started sinking and went into the sea, as was the major portion of Tamil Nadu. If we look at from Lanka or submerged Olinadu, to our north will be present India or the South India. We will be able to see Pandya Nadu, which is submerged. Above the Olinadu, we will see Peruvala Nadu, Meru Parvata, Virgin Land, Kanni Nadu, Paroli or Peroli. Peroli means big sound. Muttur, Peru Aru means large river. Kumari Aru, Kumari Aru means young river. Above Meru mountain, we can see Peroli Aru, very big river. Then Mutturu, then Peruaru, big river, and Kumariyaru. We can assume how big this land was by knowing the distance between Peruaru and Kumariyaru is supposed to be 1600 miles. Then we can assume how much land has been sucked by the Indian Ocean. Above the Kumariyaru, the Lankapatna is there. Above Lankapatna, the mainland of present India stands. On the western side, Madagascar and ancient Lumeru. Lumeru is nothing but Kumarikandam or Kumarinadu. On the eastern side, from the Kumariyaru and Peruaru, we can see Tenmadurai. Tenmadurai means South Madurai. Then further east of Tenmadurai, we can see Sumatra. Sumatra is one of the mothers of Lord Rama. Then below Sumatra, extreme eastern side of Mutturu, we can find Java Island. Java Island was in those days, as per the indications given by Mahavatar Babaji, it is Jeevanadu, not Java. Today it is called Java. There may not be any history, but I go by what Mahavatar Babaji has told, Jeevanadu. Jiva means the life land. Entering into the mainland, the entire land, the southern portion, in those days was called as Kavatanadu or Kavatapuram. Towards northwest of Kavatapuram, we can see Podigai Hills, where even today Agastya is said to be visiting that place. Among the lands, Kumarikandam, Kumarinadu or Kumarikandam. Kumarikandam means Kumari continent or Kumarinadu it was called. Tamil Sangam is divided into three parts. First Tamil Sangam, second Tamil Sangam. During the first Tamil Sangam period, the Madurai was washed out by the tsunami. What you see under the sea in a pictorial representation. The first tsunami swallowed the Tenmadurai, which was alongside the Kanni river, which had the seat of first Tamil Sangam. The leftover people formed the second Pandian Nadu from Tenmadurai to Kabadapuram. Then the people who survived shifted the Tenmadurai from Kanni river area to Kabadapuram as the second capital, and second Tamil Sangam starts existing there. Not only that, the Himalayan mountains were raised by the silt which started accumulating from the southern part of the Indian Ocean, and the Himalayas were formed. That is the reason even today, as and when we go to Char Dham, etc., when we take a journey to Char Dham or any Himalayan Devabhumi, we will be able to see many landslides. The soil is not so strong. This soil was an outcome of the silt carried away by the Indian Ocean waters, which created this kind of heap of mountains. Not only that, today's Punjab, today's Rajasthan, today's Bihar, today's part of Jharkhand, today's Bengal, all were almost under the sea some 40, 50, 60,000 years back. Part of Uttar Pradesh and Nepal were also under the sea. Many historians would have written many things, but this is what I understand from Mahavatar Babaji. But in spite of all this happening, major part of the land in and around Lanka was already under the sea. Ravana with his mighty power was able to hold Lanka. Not only that, he cut off the Lanka from mainland and he kept it aside. The Lanka which was cut off is something unimaginable what Mahavatar Babaji saw. The cut of Lanka was a scene which was shown to Mahavatar Babaji in addition to what we discussed now. The thrilling point here, what Babaji saw, astonishing him is the Lanka which was cut off from the mainland was not allowed to be sunk by Ravana from the swallowing of the Indian Ocean is something which human mind cannot accept or understand. Mahavatar Babaji was astonished to see the Lanka is nothing but a huge Shivalinga in itself, is what Babaji explained. Just imagine, just close your eyes for a few seconds and imagine this. This is something amazing. Not only this, we have to little more understand this. The moment Ravana cut off the Lanka from the mainland, the trouble started for the mainland itself, is what Mahavatar Babaji said. Ravana became more powerful and powerful. Not only that one, Ravana's atrocities and wrongdoings were increasing by day in and day out. This is what was worrying the gods, because the trouble mounted by Ravana was witnessing untold stories, untold incidents, untold experiences, sufferings for the good thinking people. Nothing wrong with Ravana, but he was vehemently wanted to destroy Vishnu or anyone coming in avatar of Mahavishnu for obvious reasons. There was a decline of the Dasharatha family. Dasharatha left to abode. Rama could not ascend to the throne. There was ruling without a king, without an emperor. Rama's consort SEETHA Mataji was abducted by Ravana. What more, the bigger land of Bharata to suffer under the small land of Lanka. This is because of Ravana's wrongdoing, Ravana cutting off today's Sri Lanka or Lanka from the mainland. Sri Rama understood this is very secret. Ravana cut off Lanka from India, but Sri Rama connected it with Ramasetu. Ramasetu was constructed not only for making the Vanaras, not only for making the followers of Rama to reach Lanka. Rama, Lakshmana and entire Vanara Sena had ability and mighty powers to cross the ocean, but they constructed Ramasetu for a purpose. What is that purpose? We need to understand. When you see Lanka as a linga or a Shivalingam, you will see that is connected to Rameshwaram through Ramasetu. When you go to any temple where Shivalinga is worshipped, you will see the Shivalinga is connected through a Somasutram, where the Abhishekam water, the holy water with the holy bathing of the Shivalingam will pass through that and will be accepted as the prasadam at the receiving end. This is the procedure. Whenever any devotees want to take a circumambulation around the Shivalingam, there is a procedure which they were following. Just see the explanation rendered through a artistic view, through an image, which you will understand. Here in this picture, we will be able to see how the Ramasetu is connecting India and Lanka. Anybody who wants to go around the Shivalingam will start from one end and come 3 rounds, 3 circumambulation, but without crossing the Somasutram edge where from the water flows. Now let us assume Lanka as the Shivalinga. Someone wants to take a circumambulation. They will start from a particular place, that is the beginning of the Somasutram. They will come rounding the Lanka, that is the Shivalingam, and they will reach the other side of the Ramasetu. Again they will take a U-turn and go back to the starting place. Again they will come back, take a U-turn and go back. Again they will come back and take a U-turn and go back without touching or crossing the Ramasetu. Now, why Ramasetu is so sacred for the Sanatana Dharma followers, for the Bharata Desha, now we can understand. This has been revealed by Mahavatar Babaji, and what Mahavatar Babaji understood from Patanjali Maharishi. Now, if any act of destruction is entertained to remove the Ramasetu, there will be disastrous situation for the entire country. We have witnessed in 2013 the cloud burst in Uttarakhand, which killed more than 1 lakh people and which destroyed the entire infrastructure built by many individuals and government authorities also. This happened within few hours of shifting the Vigraham of Dari Devi from her existing place to a different place for an obvious purpose, which engineers considered is a must for development. But instead of developments, what we witnessed is only destruction and the loss of life in lakhs. In the same way, if the Ramasetu in any way touched or disturbed, there would be a very major catastrophe, very major events of devastating and likelihood of many people dying as a result of disturbing it. So it becomes a bounden duty of every Indians to protect and preserve the Ramasetu, which is nothing but a Shivalingam in itself connecting to the mainland from Lanka. Not only that, Mahavatar Babaji also indicated a holy water from the Shivalingam reaches the Ramanatha Swami every minute and every second through divine channels or divine porous under the sea, which our narrowed mind or dark mind will not understand and cannot understand until some spiritual leaders take up this issue with wisdom, until and unless some oceanographers or ocean archaeologists or marine archaeologists or marine scientists make a meaningful investigation, meaningful research and preserve this divinely intervention made by Lord Sri Rama, there could be catastrophe for mainland, and as a result of which we need to maintain and we need to preserve the Ramasetu under any cost. By looking at the submerged Tamil Nadu, extending up to Madagascar and present Australia on one side and Sumatra and Java to the other side, Mahavatar Babaji was astonished. The more astonishment what Babaji witnessed was while the adjacent land submerges in the water to the very deep, but still for obvious reasons Lanka was able to be kept floating or kept connected without submerging, although some part of Lanka was submerged in order to make it as a lingam. We discussed about 5 lingams around Lankapatna, that is Keteshwaram, Munneshwaram, Koneshwaram, Nakuleshwaram and Tondeshwaram. The sixth Mahalinga is Lankapatna itself. Now one can understand the mighty powers of Ravana. Ravana had all the best qualities, but only one bad qualities which brought destruction to him. The moment the Ramasetu was constructed by Sri Rama, for obvious reasons what we discussed, the destruction of Ravana was ensured. Till such time, the Ramasetu was not constructed, Ravana was most powerful demon in the world. Now we can certainly understand why Rama had to come to South India. Is it for securing back his consort SEETHA Devi? No. As per Mahavatar Babaji, Rama put his foot on South India in order to save the entire mainland. Rama came to Rameshwaram in order to save the entire land by connecting it to Lanka, making it a Somasutram, so that the Lanka is not in any way detached from the mainland. Nobody is able to interfere with the Ramasetu connecting the mainland as well as Lanka. So long we are able to preserve the Ramasetu, India will be most powerful. In order to ensure this, we earnestly request the Indian government put some qualitative research and save the Ramasetu so that the mainland of India or the Bharat itself could be saved from many catastrophes. Patanjali Maharishi hints to Mahavatar Babaji that when we are into the act of a powerful samyama, we become part of which we will be converting ourselves or making ourselves to become a part of it, so that we are able to witness within ourselves. For example, if you or me is undertaking a very powerful samyama, we will become Mahavatar Babaji, we will become Patanjali himself after a strong samyama being embraced by us. By doing so, we will have all the experiences what Patanjali Maharishi or what Mahavatar Babaji himself would have undergone. All those will embrace us and will show all those experiences to ourselves. If at all we wanted to make a very strong samyama on Sri Rama or Sri Krishna, in that case, how much more mightier, how much more intense our samyama, so much we will live as Sri Rama or Sri Krishna and have the experiences all that they had in their life. With this hinting from Patanjali Maharishi, Mahavatar Babaji makes a fervent appeal to Patanjali Maharishi. I want to know more and more about the Ashtama Siddhi. Can you guide me? Patanjali Maharishi gives a smile to Mahavatar Babaji and says, there is one more very big experience you are going to have on the Sri Rama Navami. After this, I will give you more hints on whatever you want and whatever you seek from me. I am open to you. Let us both wait till Sri Rama Navami. On the Sri Rama Navami, we are going to witness something contrast to what we have both witnessed under the sea. In the same way, something miracles we are going to witness. After this experience, on the forthcoming Sri Rama Navami, I am open to you. You are most welcome to ask me anything. I will be with you and I will grant you whatever you want. With this, Mahavatar Babaji comes to his normal position, while Patanjali Maharishi also comes to his normal position. And now only Mahavatar Babaji and Patanjali both are visible to some people. Till now, all these experiences were only witnessed by Mahavatar Babaji as a small serpent and by Patanjali Maharishi as a very large serpent. Is what we need to understand how these things are happening, whether it is a mystical or they are myth, or we are having any such kind of hallucination, or it is only our dream. All are to be only discussed and understood through our wisdom. Okay, we will see in another video with another experience what we are going to witness on the Sri Ramanavami of that era. Till such time, Om Sadguru Babaji Namaha. Om Sadguru Babaji Namaha. Om Sadguru Babaji Namaha.